Good morning, everybody. Today is October the 19th, Monday, and it's the start of our second 9 weeks. I'm going to walk you through what we have going on today. So we're going to go into the second 9 weeks folder, and we'll go into, this is week 9, and we'll take a look at our week at a glance. So our week at a glance kind of just talks to you about what we're doing every day this week, from Monday through Friday. You'll notice we have some discussion questions happening. It's a different assignment, so take a look at that at your own time, look over it, make sure you understand what's happening. And you go into Monday's folder. And in Monday's folder, we have our daily warm-up discussion question. It says, what will you focus on for the second 9 weeks? So tell me what's going to be your focus for the second 9 weeks. Type in your comment, hit post, and you're good. Go back into Monday's folder. So today we're going to start talking about breaking down the communication process. So the communication process starts with the sender. Then you have a message, which is your channel, and then you have a receiver. So the sender, when they're speaking, they're encoding their message, whether it's through a text message, through a phone call, through notes, written it down. And the other person has to decode it, and then they give you feedback. But then surrounding all of this, you have what is called noise, other distractions like a TV, people talking to you, other thoughts in your head. Like there's all different types of noise when you talk about the communication process. So let's find out more about that today. So the communication involves at least two people, the sender of a message and the receiver of that message. So the person that's talking is the sender, the person that is listening is the receiver. To communicate, the sender encodes their message by taking an idea or mental image, connecting to that words, and then presenting those words. The message is presented through a channel that is chosen by the sender. This may include speaking, talking, or texting through a device or writing. So as you can see, you have the sender, they encode their message, and then the message they send out can be done in multiple different ways. The message channel, decoding the receiver. So the receiver is the communicator receiving the message through the chosen channel. To properly receive the message, the receiver decodes by listening to the words, thinking about them, and then turn those words into mental images. So kind of like creating that picture of what somebody's talking to you about inside your head. After receiving the initial message and processing it, the receiver may choose to continue the communication through feedback or response. Feedback does the following: assures the sender/receiver that the communication has occurred, allows the receiver/sender to adjust or modify the message, provides insight to the sender/receiver's communication. Noise is anything that disrupts the communication between the sender and the receiver. Noise can happen outside of the people communicating. Dog barking while you're on the phone, sisters screaming in the background, brothers crying, parents yelling at you coming down from your room. That can all be noise. Okay? It can happen inside in one of the communications. I'm one of the communicators not clearly hearing the message because you're thinking about something else. Or it can happen because of one number of communicators mumbling or talking too soft when speaking. So those are different types of noise. So that is the communication process kind of broken down for us. Okay, now what you're going to do today is in the discussion box, you can either A, type out your comment, or B, record yourself, an audio recording, and you're going to discuss a recent communication you had with someone and explain it in using as many terms from today's slideshow as possible. So what does that mean? It means, so today I was the sender of a message to my wife and my son. They were the receivers. And you would just talk about what you talked to them about, and maybe talk about some of the background noise that you had. So like today I was talking, the message I was communicating was that I was proud of my son for doing extremely well on the spelling test. He made 102. So the message that I sent was that one. And then some background noise or some noise that we were interfering with. My little daughter, who was 4, was running around and just wanted us to pay attention to her. She kept saying, Dad, look at me, Dad, look at me. So that was my noise when I was trying to talk to my son, who was the receiver, and the message was about how well he had done on his spelling test on Friday. Okay, and that's it. That's very good. So you can either talk about that particular way you did it, try to describe it in many terms as possible, or you can write about it. Totally up to you. Type in your response, hit post, and you are good. All right, and that is it for what we have going on for today, guys. All right, if you have any questions, shoot me a message in Messenger or shoot me an email. All right, have a great day, guys. Bye.